Every person in the world needs access to clean, safe water, as clean water is essential for good health. In fact, access to clean water is so important that the United Nations has declared clean water as a basic human right. Water covers about 70% of the Earth's surface. With all this water, you would think that it would be easy for people to have access to clean, safe water. However, clean, safe water can be quite difficult for many people to find, with 1 in 6 people not having access to clean water. But what can be considered clean water? The World Health Organization considers clean water as any water that is treated and is free from chemicals, dirt, bacteria, rubbish, and other contaminants that can cause ill health. While there is a lot of water on the earth, very little of it can actually be used by humans. 97% of the water in the earth is salt water in oceans, lakes, or rivers, and this can't be used as clean drinking water. Another 2% is locked up in ice at the North and South poles. This leaves just 1% of water that is fresh and usable to be shared by all the living things in the entire world. With so little fresh water available, it's important that we take care of what we have so that it doesn't become polluted. In Australia, we're extremely lucky because our water is treated through a process where chemicals like chlorine are added and the water is passed through filters to get rid of any pollution. This makes it safe for us to drink. Many other countries aren't so lucky. In Haiti, more than half the population don't have access to clean, safe water. This means that girls like Edme have to walk for hours to collect water from a tap or a well. This journey can be very dangerous, with some girls being kidnapped or even attacked by crocodiles. Because Edme has to collect water for her family, she can't go to school, and this limits her opportunities in life. The water that Edme collects isn't clean, and she and her family often become very sick from it. However, there isn't a clean water source nearby. The streams around Edme's village are badly polluted. The farmers use chemicals to keep bugs off their plants, but these chemicals run into the water. The pigs' manure often ends up in the streams too. A nearby dye factory often dumps its leftover dye and detergents into the water. These chemicals are very dangerous to drink, and they can make someone seriously ill. A lot of people in Edme's village don't have proper toilets or garbage facilities, so after wind or rain, their garbage and sewage ends up in the water. The water in the river contains lots of dangerous bacteria that can cause serious illnesses like typhoid or dysentery. Mosquitoes and other insects live in the dirty water and spread dangerous diseases like malaria, which is responsible for killing many people in Edme's village. Edme wishes that she had a well in her village or a water filter so that she could have clean, safe water to drink and can spend her days going to school instead of walking to a water source. While people in Australia don't have to walk a long way to find clean water, many of our rivers and beaches are becoming incredibly polluted. Recently, volunteers cleaned 25 years of garbage out of the ocean and found all sorts of rubbish. This included over 53 million cigarettes, 9.5 million plastic bottles, 688,000 car parts, and 117,000 home appliances. A lot of rubbish ends up in the ocean because people don't throw it out properly. After heavy rain, lots of rubbish goes down stormwater drains, which then gets swept out into the ocean. This rubbish is incredibly dangerous for marine life. Turtles and dolphins often end up caught in fishing nets or plastic bags, And fish end up eating little bits of garbage, which ends up stuck in their stomach. With so much pollution in the water, it's hard to see how one person can make any difference. But you can make a difference. By taking a few simple actions, you can help make sure that there is enough safe, clean water for everyone in the world. Here are 6 things that you can do to make a difference. Number 1. Reduce the amount of water that you use at home by having a shorter shower and turning off running taps. Number 2. Reduce the amount of packaging that you use by buying a reusable drink bottle or a plastic container instead of using disposable wrapping. Number 3. Throw your rubbish in the bin so it doesn't end up going down stormwater drains and polluting the ocean. Number 4. Tell other people about water pollution, including how it is caused and what they can do to keep our water safe and clean. Number 5. Participate in a cleanup of a beach or a waterway, like on Clean Up Australia Day, where you can get rid of rubbish that might be polluting a local environment. And number 6. Organise a class event to raise money for a well in a community like Edmea's, where clean water is so desperately needed. Now it's up to you to reduce the amount of pollution that you put into the water, to make sure that there is enough clean, safe water for everyone in the world.